Hi guys, Victoria here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you the monthly check-in video of how I spent my money this month and how is my no-buy/low-buy year going in the 8th month of the year in August. We are approaching the end of the year. We have passed already 8 months out of the 12. We are definitely on track. But there are some categories where I am failing. And there's a new one actually, because we have had already 2 categories where we had some issues already in the past months, but there is one new category where I have gone over budget. Actually, there are maybe even 4 categories out of 8. We'll see overall at the end of the year how everything will balance out, but so far some things are not going great. If you're interested in why I'm doing a no-buy/low-buy and what are my rules for it, please check the introductory video of this series, which I'm going to link up here and down below. And you can also watch all the other episodes, all the other 7 episodes on my channel. So yeah, go from the beginning and see my progress. So category number 1, groceries. So groceries, in this category I was doing fine until now. I was in the past few months maybe a little bit over budget, but overall it has balanced itself out because in the beginning of the year I was way below my budget in the first few months. So overall I have kept myself under the total budget. However, this month we went over. Why did we do that? I mean, there was really no reason for me to do that, but you will actually be able to see exactly what I spent my grocery budget on this month. I am going to post a video about what I spent my grocery budget on in the month of August next Tuesday, so tune in for that. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, then maybe this is the time so that you can follow my journey on this challenge, and also you can be notified when I upload a video if you press the bell button. I have spent 228 euros and 33 cents on groceries in the month of August, which is 28 euros and 33 cents over my 200 euros budget, which brings me overall to 1,508 euros and 34 cents that I spent from the grocery budget out of the 1,500 that I put into this virtual envelope. So basically I am currently 8 euros and 34 cents over my budget. Okay, this is not too bad, right? I can still catch up on myself next month. Hopefully I will. That's the goal, definitely. I would have stayed comfortably within budget, but I have another video idea that we are going to film most likely tomorrow with some friends, and for that I needed to buy some groceries. And yeah, I spent maybe around 30 euros on that to buy groceries for this one video, which is going to come up on my channel very soon, so tune in for that as well. We will try vegan groceries from Billa, specifically the Vega Vita products, and they had a 25% sale until yesterday, so until the 31st of August, because today is the 1st of September that when I'm filming this video. So I had to purchase those items in August because the sale ended at the end of August, and 25% off, I could not have left that pass. So yeah, that's why we are over, even though this month I did not spend any money on alcohol, which is also in this budget category. So even without alcohol, I went over my budget, and everything that I spent on was on food. I even did a couple of days when I was trying to use up things from my pantry, and there is also a video coming up about that one, when I'm trying to not to go to the supermarket and stretch out the food that I have at home. And even with that, I somehow managed to go over the budget. But it's okay, because now I have enough food definitely for the next couple of days, maybe even week. So I might not have to go to the supermarket for a while. So the next budget category is the gift category, in which I have a 30 euro budget per month, and in this category this month, in August, I have not spent a penny, which means we are currently at 190 euros and 80 cents spent in this category out of the 240 euros that I have put in this virtual envelope. So we are definitely well within the budget, and there are a few things coming up in the next months when I will have to buy a few presents, so I'm going into that with confidence that I can stay below budget overall. So in this category from the very beginning, I think I'm doing very well, and I keep doing well, and I'm very happy about that. The third category is clothing and accessories, in which I have a no buy. There were 2 exceptions to this no buy, which I have already purchased in the first 2 months of the year, and ever since then I didn't buy any clothing items or accessories. So I'm just gonna elaborate a little bit on the plan with this no buy for my clothing. The idea is that I always wanted to see, I have been thinking already a few years back that I wanted to do a no buy in this category, but somehow it was never the correct time. I was moving a lot and all that, and I was never really settled down in a place where I could have all my wardrobe all year around with me and, you know, just utilize the items that I have. I was never someone who spent a lot of money on clothing, but every year I purchase, you know, like 1 new shoe or 2 new pairs of shoes, and I don't know, a few tops, maybe pants, because pants are always difficult for me to find a perfect fit. But I was confident that I have everything that I could possibly need this year, so I decided to do a no buy. And yeah, I'm doing very well. As I was saying a couple of videos before, I still think I have too many clothes, so I can probably get rid of a few more, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to do a declutter of my clothes. I'm definitely going to make a video of that as well, so if you like wardrobe declutters, then you should keep an eye out for that video coming up in the next month, maybe at the end of September or in October. And I'm going to be rough with this declutter and really declutter everything that either doesn't fit, which I don't have that many things that don't fit, honestly, because since I was 18 I have the same size, so I don't have problems in that department. But I think there are still a few things that have been small from the very beginning that I had them. Then things that are in bad condition because I have worn them one too many times, and things that I have not been wearing in the last year. And once I did that, in September most likely, I'm going to go through my wardrobe. Then I'm going to try to live with the smaller wardrobe in the next 3 months, from October to the end of December, following my rule of not buying any clothing or accessory items or shoes or anything in that category. However, from January onwards, I will allow myself to fill in some holes in my wardrobe, purchase a few new quality items that I feel like are missing, items that I could style with certain things that I have, but I don't know how to wear them because I don't have the matching thing to wear them with, for example. Or just some basics that I would like to have, or I already have but I need to replace because they are old. So I'm actually already from the very beginning of this year have been collecting the money for this. I have been putting away every month 50 euros, so that from next year onwards I already have a bunch of cash collected that I can use for the purpose of building up a wardrobe that I love, that I wear, that I use, and that is good quality. So that's my plan for the future. I have collected so far, well, I don't know exactly how much, but probably around 400 euros by now, with just, you know, every month putting the 50 euros in but not spending any of it. And we'll see what I will spend that money on in 2023. Next category, skincare and hygiene. This category has been already one of the pain points in my budget because I have been over budget in the last few months. In July I managed to spend below the budget, but in August again I went over. I have spent, out of the 30 euro budget which I have per month, I spent this month 49 euros and 84 cents. Well, I can explain. It all started with some few small purchases of things that I needed to replace. But then as the months progressed, I somehow ended up finishing a lot of products from my skincare and makeup that I am actually using every day. I ended up using up a lot of items in this category, so I had to replace them, and that is the only reason why I overspent, because I had to do a lot of replacements, and probably now that I replace them, I won't have to purchase these items for the next 2, 3, 4 months. So I'm hoping this means that in September I will be below budget. But there are no guarantees for that. We'll see. Anyhow, overall in the skincare and hygiene category we have spent 308 euros out of the 240 which was budgeted, which is 30 euros per month. And I realized that I should have probably budgeted 40 euros per month, and this is a learning point for next year when I can change my budget for 2023 and I will raise it. Years before, in 2021, my budget was 50 euros per month, but I wanted to cut down on that and wanted to simplify my skincare and hygiene purchases, which I do believe I still did. It's just I cut too much from the budget. I should have cut only 10 euros per month rather than 20. Anyway, we'll see how it progresses, if I can still catch up on some of this, but I think I will never reach in average 30 euros per month by the end of the year. Fifth category is books and entertainment, in which category I have a 5 euro budget. This month I didn't spend anything from this category. I didn't even get any new audiobooks, so I didn't use up any of my Audible credits either, which means that I still have, I believe, 11 credits with Audible, and I finished one physical book which I have been reading since April. It was a really tough one for me to finish, but I did, and I finally started a new book which I definitely enjoy reading more than this past book, or the book before in fact. So I'm hoping that this means I'm coming out of my reading rut that I was in, and I'm still listening to the same audiobook as that I was listening to at the end of the previous month. It's a long one, but I'm approaching the end, I believe, so we are getting back on track. But yeah, no spend in this category, either books or entertainment. Anyway, in books I have a no buy this year, and for other entertainment categories I have a low buy, but we didn't do anything in this category. We didn't go swimming, we didn't go to the beach, although we wanted to, but then something came up. So yeah, not much to say about this. Sixth category is technology. Well, technology, I kind of failed in that category, but I already explained in the previous video that I had to buy a new phone, and I ended up buying a second-hand phone for 250 euros rather than a brand new one, which would have cost me at least twice as much, if not more. I'm gonna see next year if I can get a new phone, but for now this one is sufficient enough. This still cut me with 250 euros, which was not planned in advance, which is unfortunate, but this just tells me that for technology I have to start budgeting every month a certain amount, so that when I have an emergency, something breaks on me, which this year I had already 2 things. Was it 2? Definitely 2 things that I had to replace in the technology department. So this means that I just have to be better prepared. So from now on I should plan for these kind of emergency purchases in the technology category as well, and start to put money away for this category, so that when, you know, my computer breaks or anything, then I have the money already saved up from which I can purchase a new one. So yeah, I failed that category too, I suppose. Which category am I not failing so far? Gifts and clothing and books. Okay, that's pretty good. So 3 out of 6. Seventh category is supplies. Supplies is another category that I'm failing. It has been like that in the past month. This month I have spent 16.91 euros, which is below the budget of 20 euros per month. However, since I was already over budget in the past months, I'm still over budget overall. I have spent 183 euros and 15 cents, but I only put into this virtual envelope 160 euros, which means that if I don't spend anything in September in this budget category, I will still be over budget in October. Yep. That's another budget category where I should have probably budgeted just 5 euros more per month, and then I would be below my budget. But it's okay. We are fine. I'm just learning, you know. I'm just learning for next year. What can I budget per month next year? Next category and the final category of my low buy / no buy is furniture. In this category I have a no buy until I have enough money to buy some bookshelves. Until then I am putting away every month 50 euros for furniture, and this month in August I did not spend anything and just collecting money until the end of the year, and hopefully by the end of this year or the beginning of next year I will have enough in the virtual envelope to buy myself a pair of bookshelves. So I guess this category I'm not failing, so we are 50-50 here. There are 4 categories where I am not doing well with the no buy / low buy, and there are 4 categories where I'm doing pretty well. So yeah, that was the catch-up on the no-buy year. And what I always tell you at the end of my videos is what I am spending the money on that I have saved by not spending or spending within a strict budget. And this month actually I did not have any big spending. We could say that the new second-hand phone for 250 euros was my biggest purchase this month, and that was basically what I needed the saved money for. But I'm also saving up for an upcoming trip. We are going to Ireland. I'm going there for work, so a lot of things are covered by work. However, I'm going to stay a few more days, and of course for that we need accommodation and food, the minimum, and we also would like to spend on probably some other experiences. And Ireland, and specifically Dublin, is freaking expensive, guys. So yeah, that's why this month we were trying to save up for that, and that's gonna be my big purchase next month, some experiences in Dublin. I'm hoping there will be also a travel vlog from Dublin, so tune in for that as well. At the end of the month it will be probably on my channel. And thank you very much for watching this video and listening to my summary of how this year going from the budgeting and financial perspective for me. And I'm hoping that you will follow me on my journey and subscribe to my channel. Also press the bell button to be notified when I upload anything. Thank you for tagging along today. I hope to see you at my next video. Until then, goodbye.